Hello, I'm Bradford Smith. I've been an assistant professor in the bioengineering program since the fall of 2016. I came here from a postdoctoral fellowship at the Vermont Lung Center at the University of Vermont, and before that I got my PhD from Tulane University in New Orleans, and I studied computational and experimental fluid mechanics. My research is focused on lung injury and mechanical ventilation. In the case of severe lung injury, such as one gets with COVID, or a number of other factors, such as inhalation of toxic gases, you're no longer able to breathe on your own, and you're required to be on a mechanical ventilator to maintain gas exchange. Unfortunately, the pressures and flows from the mechanical ventilator injure the delicate structures of the lung through fluid mechanical forces. And the goal of my research is to understand how these forces injure the microstructure of the lung, and more importantly, how can we algorithmically identify ventilation settings that minimize the amount of injury caused by the mechanical ventilator? This is really challenging because each patient is going to have a different lung pathophysiology. This pathophysiology is going to change with time as the patient either recovers or becomes more injured. So what we do to approach these problems is mechanically ventilate rodents, and we do this both to cause injury and to test protective ventilation settings. We do a detailed analysis of the mechanical function of the lung. We use quantitative microscopy to look at changes in the lung structure, either caused by lung injury or by the mechanical ventilation. And here we're linking structure to function. We also look at the inflammatory effects from the gene expression to the protein level, because ventilator and acute lung injury are inflammation-dominated processes. These experiments leave us with a huge amount of data from ventilator waveforms of pressure and flow, to lung function assessments, to biomarkers and morphometry, and we link these together using physiologically based computer simulations. So here we're trying to link structure to function to explore the pathogenesis and the avoidance of ventilator-induced lung injury. And finally, we started looking at large clinical data sets using data science approaches to translate our findings from the laboratory into the diagnosis and treatment of patients in the clinic. As of January 1st, this combination of experiments, computations, and clinical data science is supported by an NIH R01. So I'm looking forward to expanding our team and going forward to diagnose and algorithmically minimize ventilator-induced lung injury.